Imagine waking up in a world where every poster you see, every voice on the radio, every speech you hear is carefully designed to control how you think. This wasn't science fiction. This was reality during World War II. Governments didn't just fight battles with guns and tanks. They fought for something far more powerful, your mind. And no one mastered this psychological warfare better than one man. Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi minister of propaganda, a man who turned lies into truth, and truth into something people feared. In this video we'll uncover how propaganda controlled millions, the hidden techniques used to manipulate entire nations, and how ordinary people were turned into believers without even realizing it. Propaganda isn't just information. It's weaponized information. It's designed not to inform you, but to influence you. During World War II, propaganda was used to control public opinion, boost morale, demonize enemies, justify war. Countries like Germany, Britain, the United States, and the Soviet Union all used it. But Nazi Germany took it to another level. Because for them, propaganda wasn't just a tool. It was a system of control. At the center of it all was Joseph Goebbels, a close ally of Adolf Hitler. Goebbels believed something terrifying. If you repeat a lie often enough, people will believe it. He controlled newspapers, films, radio, art, education. Nothing reached the German people unless it passed through him. Under his rule, propaganda became inescapable. You couldn't avoid it even if you tried. Imagine walking down a street in Berlin, every wall covered in posters, bold colors, simple messages, powerful emotions. These posters told people who to trust, who to hate, what to believe. They often portrayed Germans as strong and heroic, enemies as weak or dangerous. One of the most disturbing aspects was how propaganda targeted Jews. Using exaggerated and hateful imagery, it dehumanized them, making it easier for people to accept discrimination. This played a major role in the events leading to the Holocaust. If posters shaped what people saw, radio shaped what they heard. The Nazis introduced a cheap radio called the People's Receiver. It was designed so everyone could afford it. Why? Because whoever controls the radio controls the narrative. Speeches by Adolf Hitler were broadcast across the country. His voice became familiar, powerful, hypnotic. Millions listened together. And over time, they didn't just hear him, they believed him. Hitler wasn't just a leader. He was a master speaker. His speeches were carefully crafted, starting calm, building intensity, ending in emotional explosions. Crowds didn't just listen. They felt. They cheered. They cried. They believed. This emotional manipulation created unity through emotion, not logic. The Nazis also used cinema as a powerful propaganda tool. Films weren't just entertainment. They were messages. One famous example is Triumph of the Will. It showed massive rallies, perfect order, and overwhelming support for Hitler. It created an illusion that everyone supported the regime. And when people believe everyone agrees, they're less likely to question. Propaganda worked because it used psychology. Here are some of the key techniques. Repetition. Repeat the same message again and again until it feels like truth. Fear. Create a common enemy. Make people afraid. Fear makes people easier to control. Bandwagon effect. Everyone believes this, so should you. People naturally follow the crowd. Emotional appeal. Less facts, more feelings. Anger, pride, fear. These emotions override logic. Control of information. If people only hear one side, they have nothing to compare it to. Propaganda wasn't limited to Germany. The Allies used it too. In the United States, posters encouraged people to join the army, buy war bonds, support the war effort. In Britain, propaganda focused on staying strong during bombings, trusting leadership. Even the Soviet Union used propaganda to promote unity and strength. But the difference? Nazi propaganda was more extreme, more controlling, and more dangerous. Propaganda didn't just influence people. It changed reality. It made millions accept war, violence, genocide. Ordinary people became part of extraordinary horrors, not because they were evil, but because they were influenced. This is the true power of propaganda. Propaganda didn't end with World War II. It still exists today, on social media, in news, in advertising. The methods are the same. Only the platforms have changed. That's why understanding propaganda is important. Because the moment you stop questioning is the moment someone else starts controlling your thoughts. History teaches us something powerful. The most dangerous weapon is not a bomb, it's an idea. And during World War II, ideas were used to control millions. So the next time you hear a message repeated again and again, ask yourself, is this the truth? Or is this propaganda? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because understanding history is the first step to protecting the future. Thanks for watching.